What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for another Trove patch notes. And although this patch is fairly small in terms of what it actually adds to the game, I'm very excited because I think that they are going to, I think that this is code necessary for some later ideas. Now, I could be dead wrong about that, but let's just continue onward anyways. And before we start, no giveaway today because it's a patch notes. We're giving away information, but I still humbly ask you to Hadouken the like button for me. It very much helps me out and supports me more than you know. Weekly updates. The Chaos Chest has been shuffled and now includes the Rainbow Nimbus cloud. Don't know if I agree with this one because this mount specifically was supposed to be a reward, an exclusive reward for people that ended up logging in during a specific day. I like the fact that other people can get it, yes, but I don't like the fact that they said it was going to be exclusive and now here it is just in the Chaos Chest and who cares, everybody can get it. So if you don't know where you actually got that one, you can check my all mounts video that I put out recently, card in the top left, and it shows you where you ended up getting them all. Bonus loot for a limited time. Jade clovers are uncommonly found in the Chaos Chest. How many? I don't know. It could be completely irrelevant to even point that out. Sale for this week only. All classes are 50% off. So if you mind paying money for classes, go for it. But in all honesty, I would say to try and farm up your flux and just buy a class coin because classes used to be free for anybody that's just joining the game now. So this is not really that big a deal. For a limited time only, this is just sad. For a limited time only, you can buy a $100 pack that gives you 100 tradable bone dragon souls. Face desk. Like seriously, no thanks guys, that's $100 for a dragon that is not worth it. But I guess if you're a cash whale and you don't care about throwing money to whatever game takes your fancy, go for it because then you can get the maxed out dragon or you can just sell the souls and pay to win your way for some flux. Then there is also the new claims system is in place. So they have a very long explanation for it, but I'm gonna try and say it as concise as possible. You press L and now it's gonna show you rewards that you get from mastery, rewards that you get from tomes, and everything is just going to show up in here. And then you're going to have to normally click a big button right beside this, where this magnifying glass is. Normally it'll say a claim button. And you just click claim, and then you can click the magnifying glass at any time and it'll show you where the item ended up going. I got the empowered gem box from my tome, as you see right here, and it was in my inventory, so that's why it searches there. You can also click the source on any of these and it'll actually take you to the tab of where it actually is. So even the bronze crown here, which is gotten from patron points, you can click on the search function and it'll actually show it in the style section. You might have to scroll down a little bit because they've got way too many categories in this game. I really wish that they would just kill some of these categories and actually make it a more concise system, but I don't really know how they can do that because they've got thousands of community created weapons and mounts and stuff like that, and it's not really gonna go down anytime soon. So either way, it's a very good system. I think that it is better more for new players because in general it's gonna be a little bit more cluttered for existing players like myself, because what it does is when you end up logging in for your daily Chaos Chest, you're gonna have a set amount of time before you can actually, not before you can claim it, a set amount of time to claim it before it actually deletes randomly. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? And this also includes tome prizes as well. If you are actually grinding up a legendary tome, you're gonna have 7 days to claim your prize. Okay, that's fine. But if you're grinding all these normal tomes, you're gonna have 3 days to claim your prize. So if you completely forget about that, or if somebody didn't actually read the patch notes, I could totally see that they would not know about this system at all. And, you know, especially if you're using mods that get rid of some of the stuff on your HUD, you're not gonna know about this new key command here, because normally it would actually show you a present in the bottom left if you don't actually have any mods taking off the HUD, right? The whole point that I'm getting at is I fully expect them to get a ton of tickets of people saying, where are my tome prizes, guys? Like, seriously. Overall, I think that it's a better system, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that the reason they actually added this was for a gifting system, because Trove has needed a mailing system for a million zillion years, and I think if they have something like this in place, what's to stop the next step from letting me send a prize to somebody by their username and then them just claiming it through the claim system, right? That would be fantastic, not to mention just gifting your friends some stuff. And in general, I think it would be fantastic. It would also be even better, although they would never do that, if you could gift people untradeable items. I think that would be fantastic just as a gift thing, you know, like just so that you could support other players specifically, not so that you could end up trading for any of that stuff. I don't really want the claim system to let you trade flux or anything like that because we already have the market for it. I just want it for like mounts and stuff like that. And I would love it if some of the stuff that can't be traded, like gems and stuff like that, or even gem dust, which isn't gonna happen anyways. Then there is also upgrading gems now has a karma system in place. Now, what this means is that as you're leveling up your gems, let's just say that we're leveling up this fire gem right here. As we're leveling it up, there's an invisible karma bar going on right now that's slowly getting filled up the more times that the gem fails to level up. And then eventually it'll get completely full and guaranteed roll a level. That's fantastic. Now, the thing that's important to note is the karma bar, the invisible karma bar that's on this gem is completely separate from all the other gems that you have. So each gem has its own individual progress bar leveling up. So you can't get this one to the max level and then have this one level up off of that, right? Also, if you end up anytime before the karma bar fills up, if you have the gem level up, it's gonna reset the karma bar. So in general, it is a better system because at the least it means that you're not grinding for nothing. Because that's kind of how Trove was right now with the gem system, is you were kind of grinding for nothing because you could potentially have such bad RNG that you would grind a month and still not level up a gem. And not to mention, lots of people don't have 50 zillion hours to dedicate to this game and grinding up the gem dust that is required for the later level gems and stuff like that. So GG to most players, but at least now there is a karma bar in place, so it means that you can actually feel like you're progressing towards something. However, one thing that I strongly disagree with, however it does make total sense, I still disagree with it, is that the karma bar will actually increase based on which ingredients you're using. So if you're using a lucky clover, the karma bar is going to go up a little bit, as opposed to a luck bug, it's going to go up a lot more. So still a very pay-to-win system in general. Then there is also, this one is one that people have been requesting for a very long time. I don't even know if there's that many people still around that wanted this feature, because so many people have quit this game, seriously. Before Mantle of Power, it was like 40,000 players plus. Now, I think it's at like 20 to 25,000 or something like that. Like, seriously, it's just, they're really breaking this game. But anyway, that's besides the point. This little bubble is going to be right here in the club menu now. You just simply click this and it's going to opt you out of the club chat. For those that don't know, for those that are new to the game and stuff like that, you couldn't leave a club chat unless you ended up leaving the club. So that's fantastic that they actually have that in place, especially for some of the more spammy clubs. If you're in 2 or 3 clubs and you have like a couple of them being very, very spammed out and stuff like that. Now, for myself personally, I'm not going to do it because I like paying attention to all of the clubs and keeping in tune with the community and stuff like that. It's kind of my job, not to mention I love it. And why would I want to ignore people, you know? Seriously. Then there is also additional stats added to /metrics. That's okay, whatever. Updated one of the styles to correctly credit somebody who ended up making it. For those that don't know, all of the mounts, all of the weapon styles, all the wings and stuff like that, there's barely anything that the devs have actually made in this game as far as like mounts and stuff like that. They make a few things, granted, but like 90% of the objects in this game are actually player created from mods that get accepted into the game from the devs. So yeah, anyways, wrap your head around that one as far as the updates are concerned. Then one of the dragons no longer destroys blocks in the outpost of light. Okay, whatever. Fixed a bug where some sounds stuck around longer than they should have. Fixed a bug where you would receive the message, "You are now online," when toggling some settings in the settings menu. And added text to an empowered gems to point out that you can only equip one empowered gem ability at a time. So right here, only one such gem may be socketed at a time. That's really their explanation? That's a terrible explanation. Like, seriously, they really got to get over their like bad writing skills and explain it a little bit better, because I didn't know that it was that bad. Like, no new player is gonna know that that means only one gem that has this ability can be socketed at a time. That's the important thing, because otherwise, let's say we already have a pyro disc on us in general, right? And let's just say that our pyro disc is actually an empowered water gem. You can't equip this gem to your air slot because it has the same power as your water gem. Now, the only reason I'm even pointing this out, you might think that it's kind of goes second nature, but I myself and lots of others have made the mistake of finding a really good gem, getting really overly excited about it, leveling that gem up, only to find out, it already has one of the abilities that your gems already have. So GG, you just screwed yourself over and wasted a bunch of gem dust, even though you can still always have it on another class. But either way, that's it for today, everybody. For last week's patch, I asked you all what you thought about the patch, and pretty much everybody just said it was kind of in the middle. It was kind of a useless patch. All it really did was add the monkey to the chaos chest. But this one's actually a pretty good one. It doesn't seem like a good one because the updates are very, very minor. But the fact that the gems actually progress, like the gem progress bar is something that needed to be in this game since Mantle of Power came out. I think a lot less people would have quit this game if they felt that they were actually getting towards something. Not to mention they just need the luck clovers to be in the store for cubits again, because seriously, like, that's just insane. But then again, there's so many pay-to-win players now that they're probably making enough profit off of it that they could care less about the free-to-play players. Anyways, that's just a little rant on the side, everybody. I still love this game, still love playing it and everything like that. I'm not gonna quit because everybody always still asks me for some weird reason. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. You can vote on whether or not you think this patch is good, bad, or kind of in the middle, just with the card in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Otherwise, I would very much appreciate for you to Hadouken the like button, share favorite, and subscribe to Join Team Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself.